And just know truly what I would tell a young girl is that you have everything you need. She gave you all that she had to give, no matter how she passed away. That was all. It's everybody's destiny to go to the other side.
Hmm.
And sometimes people go earlier, sometimes people go through childbirth. But I promise you, one, you have everything that you need. And two, she's always with you. I talked to my mother this morning. My mom is still with me, and I can see her influence on me. I look in the mirror and I see her. So she's always there. So I think the important thing to know that a girl going through that and at 13 or 12 or whatever age is that know that she gave you everything you needed to succeed in life.
And I think that's important wisdom for any age, that we might be at, even once we get into adulthood, because I think that when someone is gone, sometimes we have a fantasy about what our life might be like with that person if that person were still here. And ultimately, I think the life lesson that all of us are presented with the opportunity to receive is that we really do have everything that we need, and that life has a way, both the people in our lives, our caretakers, and the universe, everything that's coming together and forming to uh, influence our life experience. It all kind of comes together to help us from one moment to the next, from one journey, one chapter to the next chapter. And so we really do have what we need, even when what we want may not be present for us.
Hmm. And that's the block is we think that it's not there. That's the challenge is getting past that idea that we don't have what we need. And that's where we get caught up in our anxiety and our misunderstanding of life. Um, it's like a veil that's between you and what you really want. It's already there. Like I told you, I believe we're multidimensional beings. And people talk about manifesting, but the truth of the matter is everything we want is right in front of us. But we block ourselves. And when we have trauma and we have abuse and many of the things that I went through, that's all for a long time. I'll just speak for myself. That's all I saw. That's all I saw. And it was connected to my self worth. It was connected to the decisions that I made in life. It was connected to the people that I dated. Um, all of that was intertwined in what I thought I didn't have
Hmm.
because I thought somebody else had it for me. And it wasn't until I had the opening of my divine eye and my hearing and my heart that I knew it wasn't anything that I wanted wasn't from other people. It was already here. It was already here.
I think people talk a lot about manifestation as if it's something outside. And I think, we have strategies for whatever it is that our circumstances look like, right? And I think that once we realize, I refer to myself as a life strategist, not because I'm the only one, because I recognize that I have a strategy for every result that I have in my life. I have a strategy for jacking myself up and making the wrong decisions, and leading me to a place that I don't want to be. And I also have a strategy for, and I'm learning more and more strategies for creating a life that is filled with joy and abundance, but the good kind of abundance, right? And I think that once we recognize the power and the ability that we have to create and to um, manifest what we want, it takes that veil away,
Hmm.
and brings us that much closer to seeing the results and then being able to course correct along the way if we choose to.
Course correcting is a powerful tool.
It is. It is. Course correction is
Sometimes you get off, you're like, where am I going? Oh, let me get back over here.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's also a powerful
Yeah.
word for the folks that we were just talking to. that you can course correct. Like, it's not over until it's over. And so you can always choose to go in another direction. And sometimes it's harder than other times. Sometimes the weeds are planted a little bit deeper and there's a little more hardened, caked dirt around it, but you can always course correct. It just takes a moment to make the decision, and then you can, set forth the work to make it happen.